heads forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, second baseman, number 47.
Hit hard back up the middle, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Well, first pitch of the game, a lot of guys on the mound are thinking, all right, let's just get ahead here with the fastball. And he was having none of it at the plate. Drives this one for a solid single to start things out.
Runner goes. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Batting third, first baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
And this is a strike three call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Justin Turner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Chop foul over towards the dugout. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. One left for LA. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's been great his entire career. Career ERA in the low 2s. Every time out, keeps his team in the ball game, gives them a good outing. I expect to see the same here in this one.
Here now's Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Nori Aoki.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. Crawford will give it a look, but this drops in for a base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
At the plate, Kyle Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there. And all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's got light tower power. Make a mistake up in the zone, and you better be prepared to see it leave the yard.
Nelson Cruz will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner's back. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
1-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, that's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning, and that ball was smoked.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Lind, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Wow, that one got the pitcher. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Oh, nice recovery, though. And this one will go down as an infield single, and a pretty painful one at that. It looks like he's all right out there, but things are getting worse for him now as this thing's going to load the bases.
Franklin Gutierrez will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
And Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now.
Wow, you've got the bases loaded, and you've gone after 2 straight pitches out of the zone. Should be 2-0 right now.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Yasiel Puig will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Kyle Seager over at third base, one of the best all-around third basemen in the game. Remember, he was an all-star in 2014, also garnered a Gold Glove Award at that position.
Andre Ethier will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Aoki sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
No strike.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Hernandez gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Leonys Martin will start things out. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, and 9 to start out the home half of the second.
And they probably still can't believe they didn't get anything out of that first inning. They got the bases loaded, but just couldn't cash in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, he was fortunate to strand the bases loaded in the first inning, but he serves up a leadoff single here to start the second, so he could be in for another high-stress inning here.
Now to the plate, Chris Iannetta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Off is Martin. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Kershaw's only play at first, so it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, I think this is going to wind up working pretty much like a sacrifice, but I don't think that's what he had in mind. This wasn't a show early and make sure you get it down kind of a bunt. He was trying to beat that one out, but a good throw is going to take care of him.
Ketel Marte steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. To short, hit hard. Throw in the dirt, but there to save it is Gonzalez, and a fine play there to record the putout.
The left fielder.
Nori Aoki will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, it was a nice at-bat, good way to start off the game. Probably hopes to carry it through the rest of the at-bats.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Crawford is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mariners leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Carl Crawford is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
An impressive effort to stay with it, though.
Hernandez comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Jock Peterson is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Missed 1-2 now. On at first is a stolen base threat in Crawford. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's one gone in the inning.
Well, you never know. This might have been the lesser of two evils right here. If you take this pitch, you know it's strike 3. If you swing, you might bounce into a double play ball. So the best he could have done was maybe fouled that thing off, but instead, he comes up empty.
Here's Howie Kendrick. And there goes Crawford. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's not in time as Crawford takes second with ease.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. And that hook's just foul. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Corey Seager will be next. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Corey Seager swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping him out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. It's back to Seattle right after this. Kyle Seager digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Oof. I'll tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's tower.
Tap fouled at home plate. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Fast.
His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Hit hard up the middle. Way to get dirty. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. None left for Seattle. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Adrian Gonzalez is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Martin is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder,
digging in to try it again, Yasiel Puig. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Still 2-2. Down the, and it's off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Andre Ethier is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. When we return, we'll see Adam Lind lead things off. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. And here is Adam Lind now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman, number 26.
Hits this one hard the other way. Kendricks got it, and a rather easy first out.
The right fielder, number 21.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in is the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run for Franklin Gutierrez as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
Here's Leonis Martin.
Center fielder, Leonis.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And that's what Kershaw can do to you. He's not as hard a thrower as a lot of people think, but the way he keeps you off balance is top-notch.
And the fact that his arm angle is the same every time, he repeats his release point better than anyone in baseball.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And he got him.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, see.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Kershaw looks in. Here it is on 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
That's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to third. Turner has it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. 1 for the Mariners here, courtesy of Franklin Gutierrez. We played 4. It's 1-0 Seattle. Leading off the inning, Yasmani Grandal, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Good action on the sinker, 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That there is what they call king's court here in Seattle. They, of course, are here for the man on the mound, Felix Hernandez.
Yeah, they started the cheering section in 2011, and it really took off. Now you can expect to see mobs of fans in yellow shirts every time King Felix takes the mound at home. Carl Crawford is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Hernandez into the windup. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
That's one of the first balls they've really hit hard off him so far, and pretty fortunate that this one's right at his man for the out.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shut.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. Ketel Marte comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Puig has a beat on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Nori Aoki will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Oh, and he's got him eating out of the palm of his hand right now. They don't know what's coming next.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Kyle Seager will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Puig is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Nelson Cruz will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. Mariners leave a couple, but they're up 1-0. Howie Kendrick will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is. He can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Corey Seager strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
0-1's the count.
Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Hernandez looks in. Here it is on 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Aoki is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and stepping in now the slugging first baseman Adrian Gonzalez. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Too high. 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. Still working on a 1-0 lead. Adam Lind will get things going here in the Mariners 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning.
First baseman Adam Lind.
First pitch on its way. Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed by Lind as he falls behind 0-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Nope, that's a ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Franklin Gutierrez will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Bases are empty, one man out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's Leonys Martin.
Leonys Martin.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Turner is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Well, that's a nice job at third of knowing exactly where he is in relation to his surroundings. And he's able to make the play on the move to record that out.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. To short. To his right, Seager. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. One for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the seventh. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the seventh, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Justin Turner will come forward now to begin the seventh inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. On the ground to third, there is Seager. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hernandez is ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Hernandez still working on his shutout here through 6 1/3 innings. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Protecting on the windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Andre Ethier will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Ethier. He falls behind 0-2 now.
And that pitch count is 88 now. But to me, he looks good to go.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now
and a new pitcher set to come on now as they turn things over to the finesse left-hander J.P. Howell. Ketel Marte will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
The shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder
Nori Aoki digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this is a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Kyle Seager will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And this is fouled at the plate. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. 1 there. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Nelson Cruz.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record,
Second baseman.
it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Robinson Cano gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
And the M's just need that one big hit that's been eluding them.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. On the ground to the right side. Gonzalez has got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Yasmani Grandal comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Huh. He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Marte is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, left fielder, Carl Crawford.
Carl Crawford digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Ground ball right side. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
The center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Low for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. On the ground near home. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Yimi Garcia is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Yimi Garcia.
Adam Lind ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Franklin Gutierrez stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
To third. Turner's got it. Kendrick. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play.
Now batting.
Leonis Martin will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Puig coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mariners go down quietly there, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Corey Seager will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for a strike. 1-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop toward the second baseman. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman
Justin Turner will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch one. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 2-0. Good night from Seattle.